live vertically and horizontally at the same time. Let's see how this works. Now my computer's really, really gonna blow up.
Demon D said, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to play the Mets, dude. That's what I want to play. Bro, if you just join him, Demon D, I don't know if you know, but like you can put commands in the chat to do things, and little bit as time goes on, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of shit in here that you can I'm gonna make it so where you can control the stream. You can switch the scenes, switch the camera, zoom in, zoom out, stuff like that. So right now, if you type !command or CMD, a bunch of these will pop up, right? Why am I there? Let's go here. So these commands, let's try that one more time. I gotta set that timer on that a little longer. Because that thing is going back. All right, I'm gonna put it for 15 seconds. Yeah. We'll bring that back up. Yeah, so if you want to see the like the standings, AL East, AL Central, you know, it's not case sensitive, so you don't worry about the case, but you do have to spell it right. And everything is with an exclamation point at the front. So I'm gonna check the NL West. We'll type that in the chat. And this goes for everybody watching on vertical too. Yeah. There we go. Why it keeps going? All right, I'm trying to fix this thing here. I can't get this.
Joel Loves Cars said, hey.
Hey, what's up, Joel? Loves Cars. Appreciate you joining the chat. You love cars, man? What's your favorite car? So I want to know. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to figure out why my vertical screen is coming up like that. It shouldn't. Oh, I'll go here. That fixes that. Oh, there we are. I'm gonna just keep it right here. I think that makes more sense. Somebody call 911. Lordy, fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa. Yeah.
Joel Loves Cars said, hey.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you're gonna right now you're hearing the vertical stream chat and the other one at the same time. Everybody left the gym. Well, it's only got 8 likes, man. I haven't been getting a lot of views lately, man. I think I lost momentum. I took a few months off. Fuck it, you know. I needed a break. So what y'all doing out there? I'm excited. Did the Yankees win? Freaking, my team is looking good. They put in up football numbers, 20-9. It's crazy. Crazy. Drink a little bit of Fireball. Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa. I need to get some background music in here. Because this thing ain't gonna do it. Let's Let's take a listen
There
to
are
this.
guys that are swinging the bat as well as they were today. Just how badly do you want to get back in the batter's box each time?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of keeping that
Noli
focus.
Police
And not
said who
saying,
was the
"Oh,
best
we've got
player
this
on the
game in
Brewers in your
hand," or trying to
opinion.
do something different. You know, if we can just take our normal at bats, I think at least for me that was the mindset. Don't
The
try
best
to do
player.
anything different. Don't try to do more. Don't try to do less.
Let me pause this real
You
quick.
know,
The best player, in my opinion, it's tough. I think the one with the most upside is Jackson Churriel. I know even though he hit a home run today too, right? But he has the most upside to me. A couple years ago, I would have said Christian Yelich, but I don't know. He's kind of regressed. It's crazy because him and Cody Bellinger won MVP the same year, right? Was it? No, I'm wrong. Because they were both National League, so they couldn't win one at the same time. But they both won MVP around the same time. I think Belly won it one year, and then Christian won it the next year, something like that. Anyway, two former MVPs who kind of regressed to the mean, and it's unfortunate. But injuries got to them. They still good players, though. Still great players. Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Bro, there's no baseball. Well, except for this. The Dodgers are up 7-3 against the Tigers right now. Bottom of the seventh. Man on second, 2 outs.
In the 6th inning.
D-Train said I pray Stroman pitches a good game tomorrow.
Will Smith's at bat. Yeah, me too. Let's keep it going, man. Let's get the sweep. Get the sweep. Popped them up.
Pop up, just beyond the infield on the left side.
Yeah, man. I think Stroman, we need him. We need him bad, man. It's crazy, right? We was all calling for him to get traded so we could save a little bit of money. And now it's like, bro, if the Yankees had traded him right now, Will Warren would be pitching or something like that, you know? So the Yankees need him. We need him to step up. I think he will, man. And if the bats stay hot like this, I don't care who's pitching. Good things are going to happen. We're going to get W's. Hey, Noli Poly, appreciate you joining. If you're still here. But guys, if you just joining, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. Really. And if you're just joining us, like I said, check out these commands. If you type these commands into the chat, things happen. Put it that way. So for instance, I'll put, you know what? Let's go with Boone. Let's see what Boone's talking about today. I mean, it's just a meme, but little by little, as time goes on, I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna find funny memes, and if you have suggestions, please, I'm open. I'm all ears. I'm trying to make this thing interactive so everybody can enjoy it. Right now, we don't have that many people, so it's not a big deal. But as it grows, I want it to be fun for everybody, right? So if you want, like, you could put flip, and it'll flip me over. For a few seconds. I'm even have a mute button. I'm gonna let you guys mute me whenever you feel like it. If I say something dumb, mute me. Not today though. I'm gonna work on it. By next stream, I'll have a mute command. And you could just mute me. Or play music, right? So, you know what? Let's play Danger Zone. What am I doing? That's what, all right. I'm gonna put that in the chat. And it's all from the chat, guys. All from the chat. What else do I have here that I can put? The actions. Yo, me. I gotta fix the.
D-Train said hopefully the defense shows up for Stroh tomorrow.
Highway through the danger zone. Tigers 0-2. They're about to go 0-3. I don't know why this stuff ain't working. Because Judge should be up there because Judge has 3 home runs. So it's not updated, but why? Unless they didn't update it here. Let's check up here. Highway through the danger zone. Let me check this real quick. Years. What I use? I use ESPN, right? Yeah, they're not even updated. Okay, so it's ESPN. I think they update like every night. So this is not as accurate as I'd like. Let's look at MLB. I'm gonna have to switch that. I'm gonna have to switch it up. Home runs for. Yeah, this one's more accurate. The problem with this one is that. All right, I'll figure it out. Man, back to Ralphie Devers. Struggling. My man is struggling right now. 3. He's got 10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts to start the season. 0 for 12. Tough, man. Tough. Go back to the Dodgers game. Yeah. Highway through the danger zone. Yo, we need some music in here. That's what I need. Some background music. I'm gonna have to do that somehow. How can I do this? I don't know how to do this. All right. A little background music in here. Is it too loud? It's probably too loud, right? There we go. Yeah, I hope the defense does show up for Stroh because he's a ground ball pitcher. Marcus Stroman, you're gonna get ground balls. The thing, man, is he don't throw too hard, man. So sometimes I feel like he gets if his command ain't on point, yeah, he might be in for a long day. But he should be alright though. He should be. He should be. Oh, I didn't add that.
Jason Custodio said Bunny one.
That ain't the right command. That ain't the right command.
Bruh.
That's what Judge had to say. We'll wait for this.
Oh, well, it all started with Goldie, you know, there in the first at-bat, first inning, getting things going. Just all around having a great plan going into the game and going out there and executing it. Wow, that was a fun inning. Like I said, guys going up there with conviction. They had a plan, and we went out there and executed. But we were really feeding off the fans today. They were rocking there in the first. Oh, we love it. You know, this is even last year. These fans came out in numbers, always cheering us on to the end, and we're going to do it again this year and have something special for them. Just trying to be on time. That's the biggest thing. You're on time, ready to hit, and especially we got all the traffic on the bases. You know, guys in front of me were getting on base. It makes my job easy.
My man Judge went off, baby. Well, solo home run. Man, I tell you what, compared to last season, Judge got off to a slow start, right? And then he kind of finished slow too. But hopefully that's not the case this year. My man hit 3 bombs. It's funny that last night I was looking at the home run leaders, right? And obviously in the beginning of the year, you have some people who just started off hot, but I was like, man, Shohei already hit a few. All these people have hit him already, like, you know. I was a little worried, like, where Judge, where you at, man? I know it's only game 2, but you know what I mean? You don't want to fall too far behind. Especially, I feel like the race for home runs is between Judge and Ohtani, you know? I don't think there's not too many people. I don't think anybody could really get up there into high 50s and stuff. But Judge, man, he showed why he's the MVP, bro. And people were doubting him, son. I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy, especially after the Game 5 of the World Series or the whole postseason last year. You know, the struggles he had, people doubting him, saying all kinds of stuff, choke, all kinds of things, man. Look, my man starting off strong, but we do need it in the postseason, though. We need it in the postseason. But today he reminded people why he's the cap, bro. No cap. He's the captain. My man is a straight monster. Straight monster. Put the music back on this thing. Bruh. Let's put some different background music.
D-Train said you're gonna break his own record.
Let's go. Dang. What we looking for here? Some beats. I'm about to rhyme for ya. I'm about to spit something. If you're just joining us, check it. Check it. Yeah. Yeah. Check it. I said, nah, I'm just playing. I ain't rapping. I can't rap. But I'm getting nice. Drinking this bullshit from 7-Eleven. But fuck it. Fuck it. Judge gonna break his own record. Bro, if Judge could, man, I'm telling you. I feel like Judge got something to prove, man. Like he got a chip on his shoulder for real, big time. You know what, man? He's been Judge low key, man. He's been like passive aggressive. If you know what I mean. Like you know how they did the facial hair policy, and they asked Judge about it. He was like, man, he was like, I feel like he's gonna do what all the old Yankees used to do, you know. And he was like, and if you're gonna let a little thing like facial hair keep you from playing on this team or whatever, coming to this team, then you don't need to be here. Man, Judge, I'm telling you, he got a chip on his shoulder. My man ain't playing. He ain't playing. Judge ain't playing, bro. Hey, you.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
Welcome to the show. Fuck it. I'm about to freestyle because I don't care. Man,
what do you want to tell Joe
yeah.
Biden right now?
What's up,
hey,
baby?
Yo.
Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what I said. I probably said something funny. Nah, I can't do it, bro. Nah, just playing. Yo, I'm tripping right now. I'm bored, bro. Saturday. Got 2 more of these little bad boys. And I got a bottle of Royale over there. That's the thing, man. That's why I don't like to drink, because I have a heavy tolerance, so I could just keep going. Boom, boom, boom. I can do it all night.
D-Train said, is their pitcher good?
Who is pitching for them tomorrow? I was just looking at it. Oh, Savali. You know what? Let's look him up. Why not? Aaron Savali. But I don't even know how my computer's handling all of these things happening at the same time right now. Make sure I close. I'm trying to close out some programs, bro, because this shit is getting heavy. It's getting heavy, bro. All right, what the hell is all this? Let's look at his complete stats. Aaron Savali. Nope, I don't want that. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get this thing to work on the vertical stream too. But anyway, my bad. Savales is, let's look at his career stats. That's what he pitched yesterday. You know, I don't want to look at that. I don't know why I'm even there. Baseball Savant. There we go. I see a lot of blue. My man's looking like like the penguin. So I guess that's good for the Yankees. So 2022, let's zoom in here. Boom. Oh my goodness. How you do that? How you do that? I mean, he's not great, dude. He's not terrible either, but I'm not really afraid of him. That's the thing. I have a terrible. I'm sure I've seen this dude pitch a million times because I watch too much baseball, but I just don't remember him. That means he hasn't done anything to stand out to me. He hasn't made any kind of impressionable anything that I don't remember this dude at all. Max exit velos. His. Okay, he doesn't throw hard either. Not at all. Here's a slider, cutter, sinker. Induced break. It looks like he gets a lot of arm side run on the fastball here. Is it? Or it could be the cutter maybe moving. Just throwing him high. I don't know. Doesn't look good though. Let's go to my man Aaron Judge. Now you know what? I want to see Ohtani. No, hold on. The home run last night. I hope I don't get banned. Oh, it's not showing the 2025. Nah. Oh. Yeah. So I'm not too worried about it, man. I think they kind of threw their two best pitchers at us already. And I feel bad for Nestor though. In a way, I'm not gonna lie, right? Guys, bear with me, right? Listen. I know I'm not the only one who thought this too. You think Nestor gave it to us, bro? You think he was like, just off the strength, just because his old teammates and stuff, you think he was like, you know what? Get your stats up today. Today y'all gonna eat. Right? It just seemed like, I don't know. And at the whole time, right? Nestor was here. I don't think he's had an outing that bad, as a Yankee. Is it me or am I not remembering something? Or maybe I'm bugging, man. What happened to the música? The música, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's a here. It's a here. It's a here. But yeah, man, I was thinking that, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the first home run, when Goldie hit the first home run, I was like, then Belly hit it. I'm like, all right. Then Judge, I was like, okay, hold on, bro. What we doing over here? I felt like Nestor was just, just kind of like, yo, you know what? Just eat. Eat, boys, eat. Never know. That fireball is disgusting. It's pretty good though. I like it. Don't forget to like.
D-Train said I was never high on Nestor, but I appreciate his time as a Yankee.
Nestor's a scrapper, dude. Like he's not even supposed to be a big leaguer, bro. That's why I respect him a lot. Because he's just a scrapper, man. That dude clawed his way to the big leagues and found a way to be effective for a while, But his stuff isn't elite. He don't have elite nothing, man, He is deceptive in the way he pitches and stuff, but man, I don't know. I think once the hitters started figuring him out, facing him a lot, I don't think he's that as effective as he once was, man. And he looked like he gained weight too. I didn't like that, bro. I'm like, dude, you're getting a little chunky over there. You got comfortable. You got a little comfortable. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Why the music keeps shutting off? Hey, guys, did you know that you can look at this and you can play songs and stuff? Flip. Like if I hit exclamation point flip, I'm gonna be upside down. Why not? Be upside down. Look at Judge, man. What I'm gonna do? Let's do this. I'm gonna make a gangster Judge. So let's go back to screen share. Let me find a picture of Aaron Judge. Because my man hit 3 bombs today. 3 bombas. What this one do? Nah, let's do this one. Save your image as. Then let's open up ChatGPT. Where's this image at? A cartoon sort of like the Boondocks and make him gangster. Make the that's good right there. You know what? Make the image 1280 by 720 and under, because I don't want it to be 2 megabits per second. Let's see what it does. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT is gonna spit out today. Oh, we'll come back to that. No, let's stay here. Let's see what it's coming up with. I don't like it so far though. Looks kind of whack. Bro, it turned Aaron Judge into Cameron Maben or somebody. What the fuck is that? I said Boondocks. I didn't mean like make him a freaking black dude, even though he is black, but not that black. Look. This dude turned him into Byron Buxton. Nah. I'm gonna tell ChatGPT that's whack. No bueno. You know what? Yankees torpedo bats. MLB gives official word on legality of innovative Yankees torpedo bats. Oh, so they actually responded to this stuff. Take this out of here. Oh, hit the AO. Somebody hit the AO. And I didn't hear it. Why didn't I hear that? I was never high on Nestor, yeah. Innovative Yankees torpedo bats. The New York, you know what? I think I could put this thing to read it.
MLB gives official word on legality of innovative Yankees torpedo bats. Blake Silverman 3 hours ago. Yankees Chisholm hits with the custom-designed torpedo bat Saturday against the Milwaukee Brewers /screen grab via Yes Network. The New York Yankees set a franchise record with 9 home runs in a single game Saturday as they smashed the Milwaukee Brewers 20-9 at Yankee Stadium. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Anthony Volpe were among the many Yankees to join the home run party, and viewers quickly noticed they used an unusually shaped bat. Yankees
Haters.
broadcaster Michael Kay explained the team made custom bats to improve hitting for players, like Chisholm and Volpe, who tend to make contact closer to the label than the true barrel. The funky-looking twigs paid dividends immediately, which left viewers asking the same question: are the Yankees' new torpedo bats legal?
Bro, I almost
MLB
knocked myself
quickly
out.
put any uncertainty to rest, asserting that the shape of the bat does not violate league rules, The Athletic's Chris Kirschner reported. The MLB's rulebook contains fairly generic guidelines which state the few limitations for bats used in games. Rule 3.02 says this: the bat shall be a smooth, round stick not more than 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part and not more than 42 inches in length. The bat shall be one piece of solid wood. The Yankees aren't breaking any rules, and they apparently even have an MIT physicist on their payroll who created the torpedo
Thou shalt not be endowed.
barrel to bring more mass to where hitters most often make contact. The new bats are legal, and likely here to stay, at least in the Bronx. Don't be surprised if other MLB teams follow suit soon, too.
That's crazy, right? That is insane. But they not, look, MLB, they made an official announcement. It's not illegal. It's not. It's just, it weighs the same. They just made the weak part of the bat. Why have this so thick if you hit it off the end of the bat anyway, it's gonna be a shitty freaking ball that you hit, you know? It ain't going anywhere. So why not make it thinner there, thinner here, and have it more dense in the middle? Like right around here. This is where I like it, right there. You know? Yeah. You don't want it on the label either. The label, you get it. You hit the ball on the label, bro, your hands are gonna be hurting. I'll tell you right now. Let's see what other articles. A lot of people saying, how is this even legal? Let's read this one. The hate is real, my guy.
Basketball. MLB.
Basketball.
How is this even legal? They're using illegal bats. Fans up in arms with Yankees How is this even legal? They're using illegal bats. Fans up in arms with Yankees custom torpedo bats after Brewers rout. The New York Yankees demolished the Milwaukee Brewers on Saturday, smoking the visitors 20-9 as the Bronx Bombers hitters had a field day at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees registered a franchise record 9 home runs in the game, with 4 of them coming in the first inning of the game.
4 bombs.
Yankees captain Aaron Judge led the charts with 3 home runs on the night, including a grand slam. While the Yankees rout the Brewers to take the 3-game series, fans weren't amused by the custom torpedo bats used by several Yankees players during the contest. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Anthony Volpe were seen using bats with more wood near the label. Trending. How is this even legal? LOL. They already have a little league park, and now they need fixed bats.
Wow, who wrote this? Because this guy's a super hit. He's a Met fan. Written by Chatanva what? How do you say that name? Chatanvi Prakash. Prakash. Chattanooga Prakash. Anyway, my man is a super duper hater. My guy. They're not using legal bats. So Prakash, you can chill the fuck out. It's not illegal. Look, that explains the home runs, alleged a fan. A Met fan, maybe.
Explore the NBA Draft 2024 with our free Explore the NBA that explains the home runs, alleged a fan. I thought tampering with the bat is cheating? That's clearly not regulation. Ad. While several fans were unhappy with the use of custom bats by Yankees players, others backed the Bronx Bombers, claiming it was within the MLB rules.
Several fans. Who? Not Yankee fans. Right? My man, let me tell you something. If the Astros could bang on trash cans for freaking 2 seasons straight and allegedly use freaking buzzers and all kinds of shit, bro, we can make the bat a little bit thinner at the end. Look, is this illegal? Is this illegal right here? Hold on. Bring this back. Is that illegal? That little hole there, right? Is that illegal? No. It's making this the end of the bat, right? It's just that somebody probably thought about it like, yo, why don't we make the last inch right here, the last 2 inches, a little slimmer, since this thing, when you hit the ball there, it doesn't go anywhere anyway, and freaking make the sweet spot a little bigger. You understand what I mean? Because on a wood bat, the sweet spot is much smaller. Unlike one of these bats right here, the U-Trip, the sweet spot is freaking huge. You can hit it anywhere from like here to here, you know? But on a wooden bat, the sweet spot is literally like 3 inches. Hey, yo, that's what she said, right? Hold on. I'm gonna put an Ayo in the chat. So,
What do you want to tell Joe
yeah.
Biden right now?
What's up,
haters, bro.
baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
Go back and finish this article.
Come on, stop with the clickbait and give more details. Only Jez and Volpe used them, and they're legal, wrote a fan. All within the regulations of a bat, nothing illegal about it. While fans were divided on the use of custom bats rules, Chris Kirschner of The Athletic reported that the custom bats used by Chisholm Jr. and Volpe didn't violate MLB rules. Was this article helpful? NBA trade rumors, New
No.
York Knicks set sights on 6'10" European.
It wasn't helpful. You're a super hater. Now I'm curious. You know what? Let's go on Twitter. Let's see what Twitter got to say about this. The Twitterverse. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter. I haven't been posting. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitter as well. Make it interesting. What should I look? Yankees bats. See what comes up. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Same old stuff again. Should I zoom in a little? Oh, he said, so you. Am I right or wrong? You're wrong. Oh, we're weak and strong. All right. Let's put this here. Anyway. The Yankees made new bats that moved more of the wood into the label, so the hardest part of the bat strikes the ball. Well, everybody keeps saying the label. Nobody wants to hit the ball on the label. They put it on the sweet spot. The sweet spot is not the label. Okay? It's not the label. This is the label. Look. This would be the label right here. Why would anyone want to hit the ball right here? Shoot, where's the camera? There it is. Why would anyone want to hit it there? You want to hit it over here. Right there. I guess. I don't know. I'm telling you, bro. I'm a little league veteran. Okay? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Bro. What the fuck? Yo, who did this, bro? Oh, somebody photoshopped the shit out of it. Look, you can tell. Cause look, look at the number and everything. They photoshopped the crap out of it. It looks like a freaking like a 155 round. Freaking torpedo. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. I think I want to save this. I'm gonna retweet this. There's no way these Yankee bats are legal. Yeah, but look at the end of the bat. That's what I'm saying. That they were just like, instead of having that cup, that little emptiness in the center at the end of the bat, why not just make it thinner there and take what would be there and put it elsewhere in the bat? You know, does that make sense? I don't know. It's not as dramatic as people make it seem. They're just trying to put more of the bat on where you should be hitting the ball, right? Because if you hit it anywhere, I don't know if you can see my cursor. I hope you can. If you hit it anywhere under here, right, like right above the label, right there, you hit it anywhere down here, it ain't doing nothing. And the same thing right here. If you hit it anywhere up here, it ain't doing nothing either. So why not thin that out and thin all this out and just make this as meaty as possible? Makes sense. Like, why didn't somebody think of this? I'm telling you, you're gonna see these bats at Dick's Sporting Goods in about a month. Watch, just like this, and everybody's gonna buy them. See the difference? This is crazy, man. What the fuck? This is how people are acting like they have the bats. Like I said, man, they ain't banging on trash cans. Like where the Yankees got their new bats from. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Hey, bro, this dude only 2 games. Cody Bellinger credits microdosing and new bat for resurgence with the Yankees. Really?
Center LeBron James was willing to take pay cut for.
What the fuck? Look at Ben Rice looking like a 12-year-old child. Yankees next bat. Oh man, the hate is real. The hate is real. Look at that shit. That's a good one though. Like, I appreciate a good joke. That's hilarious right there. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta bring up Boone. Gotta bring him up. Throw that gum. Look at that sidearm. That's 37 miles per hour. Right down the middle. A lot of people are criticizing the Yankees for redesigning bats where more wood is placed. Bro, all this wood talk, bro. Hey, yo, bro. Hold on, my guy. Hold on. Hold on.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. I don't know why I didn't hear that one. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What am I watching here? Let's watch Rocky.
そうですね、今回も特に、変な緊張とかなく、挑めてはいたんですけど、もう本当にシンプルに技術不足かなとは思ってます。
Yeah, I felt like I was able to get into the game pretty well without any nerves. Just didn't feel like I had the stuff today.
All right, so we just heard Roki talking about it. Nomar, he didn't feel the same nerves that he was feeling in Japan. He just felt like he didn't have the stuff today. And we were talking while watching the game, like, this looks like it's something other than nerves tonight. And he was just out of sorts. What did you see from him?
Yeah, he was talking about it. He was talking about the mechanics.
All right. My bad. I was trying to hear what Roki had to say, and I didn't understand a fucking word he said. It sounded like he said Mahone a few times. I could be hearing things. Boop boop ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da da. Boop boop da ba da da. Where's the música? Música. Nah, not that one. Nah. There we go. People hating ass haters. A lot of people criticizing for the Yankees for redesigning bats when more wood is placed on typical points of contact based on data obtained via you made it too smart. It's not illegal. MLB is aware and has approved. Kudos to them for being innovative. Believe it or not. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Right it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Anyway, bro. I mean, if it's legal, so y'all do it. Whatever. MLB is conspiring to push for salary cap. It's all front. Don't be fooled. Yankees are going to have to share soon, I think. What? So if and when the Astros also do it, will it still be okay? Good question. Good question. Who's that? Livid Logic. Would have not been approved for a small market team. Really, guys? Come on. Come on. Wait till those bats get in the Dodgers' hands and Yankees fans cry like 2 weeks old children. Like 2-week-old children. Whatever, man. Look, the bat is legal. It's not a big deal. You still got to hit the damn ball. And I don't care, you know? It's still... I think people really think that those 9 home runs were because of the bats. And it's not like any of those home runs were like super duper bombs or like... It happens, man. You know? It happens. Boom, boom. Yeah, people hating. People hating. How long have I been on? I don't even know. Damn. 3 hours. My lord. What time is it? I still got one more fireball. So until this is gone, I ain't going nowhere. This is what you call boredom. Yeah, right there. The crazy thing is I feel okay. I'm not that bad. I just like the sweetness of it. I interviewed JD Martinez, one of the best hitters of baseball. He went from being cut to being blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And today was just bad pitching. That's what I said, man. It's just bad pitching. Bad pitching, bro. What you gonna do? They're throwing meatballs, bro. Meatballs. They're throwing meatballs. Yo, who's in the chat, bro? Let's get the chat popping. Damn. Somebody jump in this bitch. Bisha. Get in this bitch. Get in the bitch. In the bitch. If you wanna flip me around, just type in this command that I just typed in the chat. Bing, bing. Yo, oh, I got one viewer, so fuck it, I'ma spit a rhyme for ya. Everybody hating on the bats. Hey yo, fuck it, everybody's hating. That's just the fact. Yeah, nah. Let me get my amigos. Let me get my amigos on. I gotta get into the mode. Humming hunt. Humming hunt. Nah. That's how the amigos be rapping. They hating the bats. They hating the bats. They hating the bats. Torpedo. It's lit. Look at this. 2025 Yankee bats. Bro. They got jokes, fam. They got jokes. Let's see what Boone gotta say. Boone is upset. Boone said, fuck that. We not having that shit. Fastball. Down the middle. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this. For y'all, look at this shit right here. Got. Damn. Yo. That shit looks like a RPG. Right? The hell? RPG. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, I need some instrumentals. I ain't got no instrumentals. Everybody hating on the Yankees. That's gonna be the new thing to watch. The bats. Oh my god, the bats. Tomorrow we're gonna see it on foul territory. They're talking about the damn bats. I don't care what bat you got. If you don't hit the ball right and you ain't got that power in you, that shit ain't going nowhere, fam. That. Imagine having that shit mad fat right here. Like a ball, like a bowling ball. It's crazy because it's like why am I on the wrong screen? It's not really that bad, man. When you look at it, hold on. I don't want that. It really isn't that bad. Look. Let me fix that real quick because the vertical joint is a little crazy. Okay. That should just get smaller. Let's just leave it like this. Yeah, it ain't that bad. You get the idea. Hold on. $1 p.m. My son plays tomorrow at 1 p.m. Yeah, I mean, I don't see what's anything wrong with it, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. And honestly, it makes sense. Look at this part right here. I'm gonna have to zoom in. If you're on the vertical stream, you're probably not gonna see this, but if you look at that, see how it's closed off? And most guys have a cup like this. A little hole there, right? Just to kind of take a few ounces off. So I feel like somebody thought about it, was like, why don't we just do away with that, right? Just instead of taking it from in here, take it from out here. Instead of taking it from in here, take it from out here. So that way it's more solid there anyway. Because when you hit the ball here, it's probably not going anywhere anyway, especially with this cup here. So just make it thinner there. It's solid. And the bat's the same, you know? Makes sense, right? So when you hit it off the end of the bat, it's a little more solid, I guess. I don't know. So it's not like now that I look at it, right, I was thinking that the barrel was thicker towards the sweet spot. But in reality, the barrels, the rule says it can't be more than 2.6 inches at any point. So I think really all they did was just make the end of the bat solid. You know, instead of having that little cup there, they took that out. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Yo, make sure you like the chat, man. I mean, like the stream, bro. Please. Give me some likes. Throw that bitch in there. While I drink my last fireball. I'm drinking this one straight out nah, you know what? I'm putting the cup. We'll put it in the cup. Salud. Eye to eye. Now, if the bats were like this, if they came out with some bats like this, I'd be like, yo, come on, bro. But this ain't bad. Like, people overreacting. It's just because they hit 9 home runs. That's the only reason why people talking. That's the only reason why people are even bringing it up. That's hilarious. Really? AI. That's gonna be the thing. Now if the Yankees do good and if we start, they're gonna be like, oh, it's the bats, it's the bats. I'm telling you, bro. I don't think it's the bat. Maybe it helps a little bit, but like I said, now that somebody figured that out, them things will be in Dick's Sporting Goods in about a few months. Aaron Judge is that dude, bro. Look at this. This. Bombas 3 times. 2 times. 3 times. Should have been 4. He just missed one. The grand salami, bro. My man had 8 RBIs. I think he's gonna have a big time season. Big time season. Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. That's what I think. I think they just took whatever was in there, right? And took a little bit of this because if you hit the ball here, you're getting jammed. It ain't going nowhere anyway. And just try to make this more beefy, you know? Because this is where you want to hit the ball right here. Right there. Anywhere over here. Anywhere over here. No good. No bueno. Boom, 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 boom. Uh. We're gonna listen to Boone, guys. Let me pause this. Let's listen to what Boone had to say.
Home runs on the first 3 pitches. No one's ever done that before.
Really?
What do you? Yeah, really.
Yeah.
What do you attribute that to? Is that, knowing Nestor? Is that 3 good hitters at that line? Like, what do you?
Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. I saw Reggie here today. He's 3 homers and 3 pitches, right, in the World Series. So maybe it was that.
And I had something else, but yeah.
Okay.
Ron, front row.
Was part of the plan going in figuring Nestor would be around the strike zone early?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the one thing we weren't sure is, stuff-wise, what he was going to be. We knew he wasn't throwing quite as hard necessarily in spring training. A lot of times early in the season, guys aren't as settled as they normally would be. So I think he lacked a little bit of crispness on his, usually he gets a lot of play with that 4-seam, that extra little cut on his cutter wasn't quite as sharp. So, and then they, took advantage with his stuff being down a little bit.
And as much as you're happy with the performance, at the end of it, does part of you just feel for Nestor knowing the person he is?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
look, I mean, we're in competition out there and it's the game.
I feel like Nestor was, for a second, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like he was kind of giving it to us.
Once that happens, but I want him to have a great year, and there's no reason he won't go and have a great year. I know how competitive he is, so you're gonna take your lumps in this game. You play long enough, so it's just one game, so he'll be all right.
Right behind you, Ron. Bill, and then Nate.
Aaron, Judge did not have a great spring training. What did he do to get his back going once the season started?
Yeah, I mean, he was fine in spring. I mean, he wasn't hitting the ball great and wasn't, but I think part of that is him tinkering with different things in spring training, because he had the full runway health-wise of getting regular at bats. So I think it's a time for him. He's always wanting to move the needle. Like, where can I improve? And sometimes with spring training, that means tinkering with some different things to maybe help you get a little bit better. So I think it's as simple as that. Physically, he's been really good, and it wasn't something I was worried about.
Nate.
Aaron, you've spoken about wanting to see guys get their firsts out of the way this weekend, and one that might get overshadowed in all this was J.C. Escara today, getting his first major league action. during the game when he's getting ready to go in, are you able to say, hey, take a moment and soak this in?
No, but I was paying close attention to him, and I feel like he did that. I feel like he had an appreciation for being out there, and that's one of the good things about this game is you do get.
That's a good thing, right? Before I haven't listened to Boone's press conference yet, but the good thing, right? Obviously, we want to win 20 runs, great, right? But the good thing about it too is that he was able to take a lot of guys out the game and give guys who wouldn't necessarily get that playing time. Oh, people that he didn't expect to give playing time today got some playing time. A lot of people. You saw Peraza out there. He came through big time with the home run, and it defensively looked great. Yeah, so JC Escara got to make his MLB debut. Probably not the way I wanted to see. I would have liked to see him start a game better, but I mean, there's a perfect opportunity right there. You got to take out your starting catcher. You up freaking like 15 runs at that point. Why not? Let's finish listening to Booney.
Get some guys in there that haven't played in the first two games, and for JC, in his journey, having not done in the big leagues, he's going to be in there probably one of these days, on the against the Diamondbacks, before we go on the road. So to be able to get in a few innings and kind of break that seal a little bit, I think is valuable. Obviously getting Peraza in there and him hitting a big homer, that was big for him. So
yeah,
those
that was
things
huge
you
for
like to see
Peraza.
happen and check those kind of things off the list.
Gary to the left.
With the way the ball was flying today, do you expect Judge to get that fourth one in those last two at-bats?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's out of reach for him. So, I wanted to give him that opportunity at least. Yep, and he almost did it. Both his last two at bats.
They almost did.
He almost got them both.
Clap to the right.
Actually, just following up on that question.
Judge,
he was facing
man, was
Bowers,
cracking
who's
it
throwing,
today.
65 miles an hour.
He was on
Did
it.
you like his chances given that dynamic? I mean, is that?
I don't know. It's always weird. I actually thought Bowers looked pretty adept at it, like kind of that under hitting speed. Like sometimes guys look a little too good and they're throwing 80, and then it's like, no, that's not what you want. You want that kind of under speed, and Bowers seemed to have a decent feel for that. So you never know.
They had Jake Bowers out there pitching. He hit Jazz Chisholm. That shit was hilarious. He hit him with a 50 miles per hour
leads off
pitch.
on Thursday when you get the first pitch homer here. Are you pretty proud of everything that went into that?
I mean, I think I said I wrestled with that lineup the entire off day and finally settled on it in the evening. So, yeah,
That's
I mean,
interesting.
the guys were.
Hold on, let me go back. I missed that because that was interesting. The lineup was very interesting.
Wrestled with that lineup the
Yeah,
entire off day.
Goldschmidt.
And finally settled on it in the evening.
Led off.
So, yeah, I mean, the guys were swinging it so well today. I don't think it had anything to do with the lineup. I just think it had something to do
Yeah,
with
I
all the
agree.
people in it and taking
I agree.
advantage of some good pitches to hit. So, it's definitely good when you see a guy in a place for the first time. To have some success is nice.
Thank you, Aaron.
Hey, yo.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo.
What do you think about batting leadoff?
It's Paul
It's tough
Goldschmidt.
to start better than that. So
Post-game
like I told
interview.
you, I just tried to take my same at bat, same mindset, and fortunately was able to get a good pitch to hit and get it out of there.
How much do you think that set the tone? And obviously the guys following suit behind you.
Yeah, to get the lead there, get a 1-0 lead is good. But then Belly and Judge right behind me, 3 pitches, 3 runs. So it's pretty rare, and we were able to keep the momentum going. Just a lot of good at bats, and even once we got that lead, just to keep adding on there early and even the middle and late in the game. So that was kind of what the talk was in the dugout. Just kind of keep having those good at bats. You never know what can happen. They scored 9 runs today, so glad we were
Hold
able
on. My man is bald as shit. All right, let's keep going. Let me minimize it. I don't want no copyright problems.
There are guys that are swinging the bat as well as they were today. Just how badly do you want to get back in the batter's box each time?
I think it's just kind of keeping that focus and not saying, oh, well, we've got this game in hand, or trying to do something different. You know, if we can just take our normal at-bats, I think
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that Boone put him to lead off. You know, I think Boone is just trying to try things out. But if Volpe keeps swinging the bat like he's swinging it right now, if he could be consistent, then, you know, I think he's probably our best bet up there. Because I want to see Judge batting third, but it's hard to do that when you have so many lefties, you know. He's going to have to bat second. I like him at the 3-hole, though. I think he likes it, too.
at least for me, that was the mindset. Don't try to do anything different. Don't try to do more. Don't try to do less. You know, I was in a pretty good spot today. Most of the guys were having really good at-bats even when we got out, and I think just stay right there. The kind of trap is to try to think we got to do something different, and we did a good job of just really staying there the whole game.
Did you think Judge had 4 in him? He was close there in the 6th.
Oh, yeah, he had 4 in him.
I thought he got it there, and the one that hit off the wall, the double, so whatever inning that was, and knew he had a shot there last inning. It's a tough opposition player. You know, he gave it a good shot. That would have been cool to see.
You're standing right there. How do you think Max Fried was saying? How hard is that to go out there your first start? You want to make an impression.
Yeah, he did great. And,
yeah, Max Fried didn't do bad.
There were a few plays that we could have made behind him. And
exactly, the errors killed him. But
just continue to attack them, and you know, even wasn't a perfect outing by any means.
It's tough too because Max Fried is a ground ball pitcher, so you need defense behind him. And I thought that's what we fixed, man. And I think we'll be better. But today it was a little sketchy. The defense was very dicey. But I mean, when you up 20 runs, I mean, when you put 20 on the board, okay. But they did give up 9 runs, so that's something to consider, man. Even though they really didn't care, but that is a big deal, in my opinion. Let's keep moving.
But he kept going and still had a really, really good shot to get the win there. And just showed a lot about his character and the type of pitcher he is to not give in and to keep going and make pitches when he had to and stranded some guys on base. So he did a great job. And, yeah, hopefully we'll keep it going.
See Belly's homer, or were you still celebrating it?
I don't know about celebrating, but I think I was putting my equipment up, and yeah, I just heard it and looked up, and I saw it, flying out of there. So then I saw Aaron.
Belly hit a shot, bro, straight in the bleachers.
And so that was pretty cool. I don't think I've been part of anything like that, and we're just trying to score there early or to have good at bats, and just happen so quickly. Obviously enjoy it, and like I said, I think the talking there was let's just keep going, don't change anything, but obviously don't get complacent either. Just continue to have good at bats and see what happens.
Bro, they listening to Bad Bunny in the background. You hear that? You know what? That deserves a Bunny 1. Wait, what am I doing?
Jason Custodio said Bunny 1.
Oh, no, that's not it. It's Bad Bunny 1. Bad Bunny 1.
Jason Custodio said Bad Bunny 1.
We had to do something different, and we did a good job of just really staying there the whole game.
Did you think Judge had 4 in him? He was close there in the 6th, and then obviously the position player Jake Bowers on the mound for the final at bat.
I thought he got it there, and the one that hit off the wall, the double, so whatever inning that was, and knew he had a shot there last inning. It's a tough opposition player. He gave it a good shot. That would have been cool to see.
You're standing right there. How do you think Max Fried was saying? How hard is that to go out there your first start? You want to make an impression.
Yeah, he did great, and there was a lot of plays or a few plays that we could have made behind him, and he did a good job staying focused and just continue to attack them. And even wasn't a perfect outing by any means. We kind of hurt him on defense a few times, but he kept going and still had a really, really good shot to get the win there, and just showed a lot about his character and the type of pitcher he is to not give in. And there was a lot of
the way he carries himself on top of that.
Cody Bellinger now.
It's fun to be a part of, and he makes everyone around him better.
The 3 home runs on the 3 pitches seem like
Listen to 50 Cent in the background.
Really slow as you soak it in.
Fast.
See the Baines
I
on
think it was
Dubs.
just like bang, 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 and we were up 3, and playing Milwaukee a lot in the Central, I knew that you know, they got a lot of bats that can come back.
Hold
so
it down,
you know,
G's
we
up.
tried to keep the pressure on them, and we did a good job of doing that.
When everyone
Poor
gets in and
player
everybody
pimp.
contributes, how much does that help a team with all the new people here?
Yeah, you know, that's
Good
great. You
to
know, a
have.
lot of guys getting the first hit out of the way, or you know, just getting comfortable in
Tell
April.
me
And
I'm loco.
beautiful day outside today as well, especially for it being April. So, you know, we took full advantage of it and had a lot of fun today.
There's been a lot of talk about this lineup and with the injuries and stuff. What type of statement does this make when you guys put up 20 runs and 9 home runs?
Yeah, you know, that was this was exciting. You know, we like where we're at. We love our lineup. We love the depth. We love the guys that we got in this locker room, and you know, it's going to be fun. And you know, this is a very difficult game, but we got a lot of guys that have been there, and I'm gonna, you know, have some fun doing it and like the talent.
2 runs, 2 pitches, and you're walking up to the plate. What's going through your mind?
This is Aaron Judge
Swing first pitch.
after the
That's
game.
about it. But no, it's yeah, Goldie set the tone. You know, we had a good game plan kind of going in. You know, we know Nestor's been here for years. He's one of the best lefty pitchers in the game. And he's a guy that's going to go out there, throw strikes, attack you. So, you know, we just try to go out there and be aggressive in our zone. And man, Goldie and Belly, man, they really set the table there and got things going. Man, the place was rocking. Once I walked up there, I was just trying to, you know, control your breathing and just try to get a good pitch.
You mentioned having a good game plan. Was the game plan to try to jump on an early pitch against them?
Not really. We just knew he's a guy that throws strikes. He's got good feel for all his pitches, so you don't really want to fall behind. So if he's going to give you something first pitch, be ready for it. But I think just really stay ready in your zone. That's about it.
How much did knowing Nestor do you feel like helped you?
I haven't had that so many at bats off him, so it's really kind of the first time really stepping in the box and seeing him in a game situation like that. Like I said, he's one of the best lefties in the game. Got great feel, good feel for that fastball cutter combo, which is, you know, kind of been his bread and butter for years and still is. So we're just able to get a couple over the heart of the plate and not miss them.
Aaron, in that last at bat, you were on the verge of making history. You suddenly forget a 67 mile an hour fastball. What's that like to do?
You know, I'm just trying to put it in play, get a base hit, you know, keep it moving. I'm not really thinking about any history or anything like that. It's just
from a timing standpoint, though, to actually gear down to that.
The game's a game. You know, I got a job to do up there. It doesn't matter who's on the mound, who's pitching to us, what the speed is. I got a job to do. So I really didn't see it as anything other than take a good swing.
Did you think the fly ball in the prior at bat had a chance to go out?
The one to right field off the wall. Nah, he came in there. I was thinking 2-0, maybe slider. You know, hit it.
Day Avenue said still going.
Slider to him, so I was just trying to stay inside something and just kind of keep the line moving. You know, Belly did that in front of me. Goldie did it before him, so you know, the depth we got in this lineup with guys having professional at bats, it makes our job easy. Just go up there and you put the ball in play. You try to do something. Good things are gonna happen.
In the 8th, what did you and Barry?
Jason Custodio said he bro just bored at this point, LOL.
Well, he told me when I was on deck he was going to hit me in the shoulder. You know, he didn't want to see that.
Jason Custodio said he bro just bored at this point, LOL.
I love Jake when he was over here, man. He had some big hits for us.
Day Avenue said, I feel you, LOL.
It's always fun competing against him.
You know, you like Gehrig, DiMaggio, and Rodriguez. As far as hitting 3 homers.
Jason Custodio said, it's called the overnight show for a reason.
Time you get mentioned with those guys. You know,
Yeah, man, I do game, bro. I be on that MLB
Jason
show.
Custodio said, it's called the overnight show for a reason.
Our story's not done yet, so.
I might get on it after this.
Day Avenue said, do you game at all?
I need to get my whatchamacallit, man.
Like you said, nobody can replace Soto.
My Elgato capture card, man. The one I got is broken, so I can't.
With the guys we added,
I can't stream it unless I do it straight from the Xbox.
Add some more depth.
Day Avenue said you should hop on Marvel Rugs.
Bro, it's crazy that you mentioned that, bro, because my cousin was telling me about that the other day. Like he be on it, man, playing that stuff.
It just gives us depth. Now you got a guy like Austin Wells, who's, you know, you saw what he did in Thursday's day game to lead off the game, and then did it again today. It's just you got a guy like that hitting 6 or 7 down there in the lineup. Same thing with Anthony Volpe.
Is it for PC or?
Makes it hard for a pitcher. You know,
Day Avenue said, "Ye man, same here. The game is."
Kind of get to that bullpen early.
Oh, it's for Xbox too. Oh man. I'm about to go to bed soon, to be honest.
This is the guy. It's, you know, anytime we're all wearing this Yankee logo, we don't have our names on the back.
Is it fire, bro? My cousin was telling me a lot about it, man. They be on the Discord,
what
man,
makes us so
gaming
good,
on
like I
that
was saying
shit.
earlier, is no one guy has to.
Is it like a fighter game, like a?
Guys move guys
DS7
over.
News said it's on
Goldie had a
everything.
professional at bat, hitting the ball to right
Yeah, I
center,
see it.
or right field, down the right field line. You know, get to second and third. You know, set it up for Belly and I. It's just professionals all around, and you know when you do that for 9 innings.
Bro, they got
put a lot
50
of
Cent
pressure
on repeat in the background. Yankees locker room.
Oh, it was electric. You know, from the stadium crowd to the guys in the dugout locked in and fired up.
DS7 News said it's like a 6-person team fighting game like Overwatch with super
We're on a
hoops.
mission. You know, it's a lot of guys.
Is it like a Smash Brothers?
You know, myself included, and you know, it starts with preparing ourselves now. And I know it wasn't the cleanest game. There's a couple errors out there, which is a lot of mental errors that we're going to clean up and get better at. But you know, we came out with a win, and that's the most important thing.
You've been a part of so many memorable games. Is this one of the more fun games you can remember being a part of?
Yeah, definitely that first inning. I told Bellinger, man, just being on deck and seeing him go up there after, you know, Goldie starts off with leadoff homer, he swings first pitch, sending him to the bleachers. Bleacher creatures are jumping up and down. That was kind of got a.
DS7 News said you play two types of games combo where you have to escort something to a destination and domination where you have to capture an area.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun one.
DS7 News said check out the gameplay
really.
in
I
your
just
free
try to
time.
focus
I
on,
think you'll like
just get a
it.
good pitch, try to put something.
Yeah, I'm
in
looking
play.
at it right now on
But
Steam.
whenever it gets to that point, you never know what's going to happen. Are you going to get a pitch to hit?
It looks fire, bro. I used to be into like comic books a lot when I was a kid.
I just try to keep it simple. Go up there, swing the bat.
Were you looking for
Thing,
something? Were you looking for something
Human
specific
Torch,
from Bowers?
the whole
That was that
Fantastic
nasty
Four.
curveball. I've seen it plenty of times, so I thought he might bust that out on me.
What is this thing? Oh, it's free to play? I'm gonna download it. Why not? Oh, that's over with. Well, guys.
Well, he's left-handed, and he hits this one with authority. That one is out of here. Juan Soto's first home run.
DS7 News said he the Fantastic Four just got added. Blade is next.
That dude David Blaine's a sick dude. I saw this. Juan Soto first Mets home run. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm. Mm. It's crazy. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. That makes sense though, man. Like I said, I don't ever want to hit the ball at the end of the bat. They call it the torpedo bat. That's this bat right here. Look. Oh, where is it at? Hold on, let's find the torpedo bat. Look at this. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. It's torpedo bat. Imagine that. Oh man, people are hilarious. Dang. That makes sense though. So, because you don't want to hit the ball ever right here, man. You're gonna get jammed. But if you move the sweet spot, if this was just as thick as right here, now if you do get a little jammed here, you still can hit it hard. It's like one of these bats, man. Look at that. The sweet spot on this bat. Let's change this. Hold on. Smart, man. The Yankees are using USSSA bats. Pretty much. Nah. Let's look this up. Yankees bats. Bro, they act like we banging on trash cans, yo. Come on. That's interesting. Let's throw rewind. So they that's why analytics is crazy. They noticed that most of Anthony Volpe's hits, or most of the balls he hit, were on the label of the bat, right? Which is right here, which is where you don't want to hit it. So they decided to move the sweet spot down there because you're more likely to hit it down there than on the end of the bat, I guess, or something like that. That's interesting. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Yeah, but it's not even all the way down there at the label. The label is a little thicker, but not really though. You still don't want to hit it there. You much rather hit it right over here. Nobody ever wants to hit it right there though. You want to catch it between here and here. Now, oh my God, bro. Because they had 9 home runs, now it's gonna be a big thing. Watch. I tell you what, man. That is, first of all, MLB approved it. Second of all, they're not banging on trash cans. They're not taking steroids. Like, what's the big deal?
DS7 News said if it were the Dodgers, Mob wouldn't give F.
Yeah, man. I tell you, yo, Ace, bro. I was watching the Dodgers game yesterday, and there was a play at the plate in the 9th inning. Was it the 9th or the 10th? Where the dude was clearly freaking safe, dude. Like the guy in the Tigers, he ran the throw home, was offline. He was safe, bro. Manuel Margot, he was safe. And they called him
DS7
out.
News said you see the Mob give a Whitney that home run off the fan interference.
Yeah. Oh, yep. In Tokyo too, bro. They are so soft. Like they want him to win so bad. Bro, this dude, I was thinking about this too. When Shohei hit the home run, in Tokyo, the same thing. I was like, come on, bro. Like, really? It's because of Shohei. Anybody else, they would have been like, hold on. The same thing, though, similar, happened yesterday. Except it was a play at the plate late. This decided the game too. Because if he's not out, right, the guy in the Tigers, they called him out at the plate after a replay, after the play was challenged. But the initial call was safe. And bro, he looks safe to me. Like, how do they? I understand they have different cameras and stuff that they look at, but every view, even the announcers was like, what? Like, like shocked. Like, how they overturned that call and they end up winning. I'm just saying, man, there is a big bias for the Dodgers. And if Dodger fans are here, they're gonna not like that, but it's the truth. Oh my God, bro, it's crazy, man. The hatred for the Yankees is so it's real, bro. There's a real that shit is real. Like the what's it called the Yankee syndrome, man. Whatever. These dudes be really, really just have a hatred, a deep hatred for the Yankees, man. And it makes no sense too, because bro, we haven't won in forever. We're not even the team that's freaking signing every play and spending billions of dollars and everything. And this ain't a knock against the Dodgers because if they let them get away with it, why not? They're not breaking no rules. I wish the Yankees would do it, but the Yankees are not doing it, and people still hate the Yankees like they are that team, bro. It's not the case, man. Like, I need to chill. Already, just from the opening of this video of this short, I could tell that this dude has a deep hatred for the Yankees. Again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Torpedo bats. Dang, you know what though? Look, watch this. He did hit it right where the little lump is. Just, I can't stop it on time. Trying to stop it right where the bat makes contact with the ball. See exactly where it hit. I don't know. You guys tell me. It does look like it hit right where that lump is. Perfect. But even if that wasn't there, that was gone anyway. Come on. He hit a bomb. Mm. Let's go back. Hold on. I see Cubs players here. Are the Cubs players using Yankees bats? A lot of. So these bats been around. So why are they making it a Yankee thing? Bro, if the analytics is telling you, right, that you're making most of your contact on the bottom half of the bat, right here, right? You want to hit it right here. But if you always finding contact here, then why not bring the barrel down to where you hit the ball most? Just makes sense. And it's legal. It doesn't say anything as long as it's not the diameter of the bat doesn't exceed 2.61 inches on any part of the bat, you're good. So and make sure you like the if you just join in too, you could go in the chat and look, this is a list of commands right here. And you can go ahead and just play different sounds, play some memes, check out the standings or whatever. For instance, right now I'll play a meme. Ayo, enter.
What do you want to tell?
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Try that again. You know what? Let's try AL East. Check out the standings. Yeah. So if you just type in exclamation point CMD, it'll show you a bunch of commands and you can put it in the chat. It only works if we're live though. So if you're watching this after, I've had people try when the stream is over and they trying to hit commands when they're watching it 2 days later. It only works if you're live or if you're watching this while you're live. So, but anyway, let's go back to this bat stuff because now I want to see more. I want to see more. Gestures with controller. I guess that's it. Oh, Jim Riley made it. Everybody, because the Yankees use it. But they just showed that the Cubs were using it. The Cubs have been using this since 2024. Where is it? Is it this one? They didn't do that though. Look, we literally just saw that they were using this in 2024. Oh, crap. Trying to find that video. Yeah. So the Cubs already had this bat last year. Dansby and Nico's bat. Okay. So I get it. Maybe it did come from that whatever scientist, mad scientist the Yankees hired. But clearly other people had this bat before that. So you're giving them too much credit. 2024.
Demon D said you still awake.
Oh, no, they didn't have it in 2024. They have it this year, but they're using it too. I don't know. There is a connection with Cody Bellinger. Maybe he told them, like, hey, we found something here. I don't know. Yeah, Demon, I'm still awake, bro. I'm about to go to bed too, though, soon. I got to go to my son's game. Well, his game is at 1, so it's not a big deal. But going on the rabbit hole of this damn bat thing. So apparently,
Demon D said me too, LOL.
Players on the Cubs already have the bat. I thought that they had it last year, but according to this dude here, it wasn't last year. He looked at the video from last year of Dansby and Nico Homer. See, they're not the same there. So there is a connection though. So how did they get this technology? How did they get this idea? Could it be Cody Bellinger giving away secrets? Because if that's the case, I'd be a little upset, man. Because if the Yankees figured it out, even though other teams were going to figure it out eventually, but they still got to get the bats made and stuff. At least we could go a couple months with the only ones with the bats, but somebody let them know about these new bats. Whatever, bro. They're not illegal. So look at that thumbnail. That shit looks fire. Fire. Yo, Demon, did you see this one? Hold on. Look how they did the Yankees, bro. Damn, where is it? They said the Yankees new bats. Oh, they got jokes, man. They got jokes. This dude's definitely a hater. He got a Guardian sweater.
Demon D said LOL.
They're geniuses. The MLB already put out an article saying that there's nothing wrong with it. Let's go back to that. Oh man, I think the computer. Look, MLB gives official word on legality of innovative Yankees torpedo bats. Bro, let's go for this. Bro, what the hell?
Grab via Yes Network.
My bad.
The New York Yankees set a franchise record with 9 home runs in a single game Saturday as they smashed the Milwaukee Brewers 20-9 at Yankee Stadium. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Anthony Volpe were among the many Yankees to join the home run party, and viewers quickly noticed they used an unusually shaped bat. Yankees broadcaster Michael Kay explained the team made custom bats to improve hitting for players, like Chisholm and Volpe, who tend to make contact closer to the label than the true barrel. The funky-looking twigs paid dividends immediately, which left viewers asking the same question: are the Yankees' new torpedo bats legal? MLB quickly put any uncertainty to rest, asserting that the shape of the bat does not violate league rules, The Athletic's Chris Kirschner reported. The MLB's rulebook contains fairly generic guidelines which state the few limitations for bats used in games. Rule 3.02 says this: the bat shall be a smooth, round stick not more than 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part and not more than 42 inches in length. The bat shall be one piece of solid wood. The Yankees aren't breaking any rules, and they apparently even have an MIT physicist.
They're not breaking any rules. Man, my bad, guys. I didn't know that the volume was off on this.
Yankees are using bowling pin shaped bats, and it's causing some controversy, but it's also working. These are custom made bats that are supposed to improve their hitting, especially for those who make contact closer to the label than the barrel. And today, as we saw live in action, this strategy paid off. Not only did the Yankees score 20 runs, but they set a franchise record with 9 home runs, including 3 home runs hit by Aaron Judge. So of course, a lot of people now want Rob Manfred to investigate this, to determine if the Yankees are geniuses or cheaters. Truthfully, I'm sure they did a lot of research before they just broke out these new bats. And as long as these bats fit within the parameters, they're going to be able to use them. However, more than likely, if they do continue to use these, they won't be the only team doing this. Because while guys like Aaron Judge can hit home runs with basically any bat they would use, some of the guys who don't have as much power will love these kind of bats. And it could completely revolutionize the game. Or
it doesn't, my goodness, bro. It doesn't give you more power. It just moves the sweet spot of the bat. Instead of having it all around there at the end, it brings it down. So where if you get a little jam, if you catch it more towards the label, you still getting on the sweet spot. But it's gonna change the aerodynamics of the bat. I'm telling you, the swing is gonna feel different. It's gonna feel different. Especially if you use an end-loaded bat. It's gonna feel different right there. So
maybe they'll determine these bats are a no-go. Or maybe it was just a huge coincidence that today the Yankees went off. I'd say it's oddly suspicious that in the entire history of the franchise, they just so happened to break the record when they used these bats.
The AS7 you said they just hate to see us win.
Controversy.
Yeah, dude, come on. Because Anthony Volpe hit 2 home runs the first 2 games. Bro, we got 160 more games. Like, he might finish the season with 10 home runs, or whatever. I think it does help, especially, see, that's why analytics is great. They did the research and they're like, bro, you hit the ball, you get jammed. Most of the time, you're hitting the ball here every time. You're hitting the ball right here. So why not bring the sweet spot down there? And then forget about this. You're not hitting the ball here anyway, And even when you do, you're not going to hit it hard right here at the end. So just make that thinner and just bring the thickness of right here. Just, I don't know. It's genius. And I bet you you're gonna see a lot of players. If other teams are gonna start looking into this, they're gonna start going through the film. If they notice that the players are getting in on the hands, they keep getting in on their hands, whatever, hitting the ball right on their hands, they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna call the bat companies and have them make their bats just like that.
Yankees are using bowling pin.
Whatever, dude. They're not cheating. Where's the
Yankees
other
are
one?
using.
There's a new bat, and I don't even know if this is legal.
These look like the old Easton Reflex Silvers.
After changing the shape of their bats, the Yankees hit 9 home runs on Saturday, and I would think everyone wants a Yankee bat now, but maybe some already have them. Dansby and Nico's bats are definitely tapered. Not as
That's Cody
intensely
Bellinger
as
gave up the
Chisholm's,
secret.
but there's something going on there. And just to confirm, I looked up a game from September 2024 to see what their bats looked like last year. Are they the same as what we see here? No. Nico and Dansby must have some friends with the Yankees, or maybe they're just genius physicists too, and we didn't even know. There's a new bat, and I don't even know.
Anyway, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, people love to hate on the Yankees, and I get it, man. But my goodness, bro. Like I think they put their hate towards the wrong organization. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Hey man, if you just joined in the chat, please like, comment, and subscribe, please. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. Also, let me put this in here. If you want to interact with the stream and control it and flip it and play music and check the standings and leaderboards, you can do so by typing in these commands in the chat. For instance, right now, I'm going to flip my camera. Type in ! flip. You know what? I'm going to do it right here. Look. So everyone can see. Anyway. Bruh. Flip. And now I'm flip. Bruh, let's look at the home run lead. Let me check the leaderboards for the home runs. Did it update? I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I gotta fix this later because Aaron Judge should be up there with 3 home runs. Something ain't right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right here. American League standings. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it. I'm going to call it a night. The Yankee October. Let's see what this dude. This dude's a nut.
The New York Yankees. Oh, they woke up today.
Day 7, you said have a good night, brother.
It was what, in the 30s? I know now in New York
You
City.
too, bro. Appreciate it, man.
It was,
Thank you.
What, 80 degrees out there today, and it was a home run derby. Nestor Cortes gave up not one.
Jason Custodio said, shout to Day 7, you subscribe to his channel, link in the chat.
On 3 pitches, the first 3 pitches of the game.
Jason
today.
Custodio said, shout to Day 7, you subscribe to his channel, link in the chat.
There is some controversy already brewing on the internet. We'll talk about it here. But I'm back here with you guys. You know who this is.
What the hell are you talking about?
And we're ready to talk about.
Oh, this dude's a nut. I can't watch that. I can't watch that. Let's see what she got to say.
What is actually going on with the Yankees? We're about to talk about it, but they won today by a score of 20-9 versus the Brewers, and they did have a total of 9 home runs, and Aaron Judge himself, as you can see, ended up hitting a total of 3 home runs himself today. But I want to get into this bat. They made new bats where they moved a lot of the wood into the label, so the harder part of the bat strikes the ball. This is really interesting. Comment your thoughts down below what you think of this. What is actually going on with the Yankees? We're about to talk about it, but they won today.
It's not that serious. Not that serious. Yankees juice.
The Yankees redesigned their bats, and they are crushing. The Yankees this offseason made newly designed bats that move more wood into the label, so the hardest part of the bat strikes the ball, giving them a beefed up look. So far, the innovative bats are working to perfection. The Yankees just hit a franchise record 9 home runs in a single game.
Hey, yo!
The Yankees redesigned their bats, and they are crushing. The Yankees this offseason.
I feel like it's a lot of hatred going on. Sweet spot moved. That was a good video. He explained it. He explained it really good. Let's watch this again.
Explain why the Yankees scored 21s, right? People think. So the Yankees did something smart. They looked back at the tape and noticed one of their players was hitting the ball at the end of the bat where the logo is.
So it's getting jammed.
So getting jammed, basically. So what the Yankees did, they have a physicist from MIT.
Sure.
So, of course, he shrunk the barrel, made it lower, so if you get jammed, you're still hitting it on the sweet spot. Smart, right?
So he moved the wood.
He moved the wood. He moved the wood from the sweet spots from here to here. Look at this relic too. Look at this.
Hey,
he moved the sweet spot from here to here, but he moved it down.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
So
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo.
Look at this. He moved the sweet spot from here to here, but he moved it down. So the sweet spot goes from here to here. So this part is skinnier on the bat. So the Yankees, they scored 20 runs. A lot of people think that's the reason. I mean, it could be. I think if the Royals scored 20 runs with these bats, nobody would be talking about it. It's the Yankees.
Exactly.
So the bat, it almost looked like a bowling pin, basically.
It's torpedo. It's basically, they call it the torpedo bat. If you think
torpedo
top
bat.
skinny, but the barrel just extends a little bit lower. So the Yankees, and they had a good day.
And that's legal? They can change the bats like that?
I don't know. I think it's legal.
I didn't know. Well, they didn't actually enhance the size of the sweet spot.
No,
right?
They just moved it down.
Moved it down a tad. But if you do look at side-by-side bats, I mean, the bat does look a little big. I'm not going to say that they enhanced it, but I mean, listen, the guy went to MIT. I went to URI. What do I know?
This dude said he went to DeVry. Ain't nothing wrong with DeVry. I go to DeVry. Yeah, well, I guess that's going to be it for me today, man. I appreciate you guys joining me. I really, really do. Hopefully I might stream tomorrow too. Late night, same thing. It's the overnight show. I'm your boy Jason. Again, check me out. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Like it if you want to. If not, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a great day, guys. Peace.